Welcome to virtual story time. Not quite live. I practiced that for y'all. So, it's President's Day. Woohoo! Wait, actually. Well, okay. So this will be broadcast twice, right? So there's today, which is the day that I talk about what you guys are going to be getting next week for your craft, but I'm not going to show you the craft because, like, I at this point, y'all know we get a craft. Come in and see it. It's a great one, I promise you. And then we're also going to republish this on President's Day itself. So for those of you who didn't catch it, can catch it then. Now, I got some good books for y'all. Now, they don't do too many picture books on President's Day. I guess I could have picked some picture books on presidents, but I figured, you know what, let's just educate ourselves, right? So here we go. This is what I have for you. President's Day, celebrating holidays. Blast off, reader. Holidays and festivals, President's Day. President's Day holidays. And Abdo Kids National Holidays, President's Day. So I think let's start with that first one that I showed you. Celebrating Holidays, President's Day. It's a blast off, readers, level 2 book. President's Day is coming. President's Day is coming. Or depending on when you're watching this, it's here. Children listen closely to stories about famous United States presidents. They learn what it takes to be a great leader, which a lot of you probably are learning right now in school, right? It is almost President's Day. What is President's Day? The real name of President's Day is Washington's birthday. Ooh, it was meant to honor the first U.S. president, George Washington, the father of his country. In 1775, Washington becomes commander of the American Army. Revolutionary War begins. 1781, Washington's troops win the Revolutionary War. 1789, Washington becomes the first U.S. president. In 1792, Washington is re-elected as president. Many people celebrate all U.S. presidents on this day, but originally it was to celebrate Washington's birthday. Who celebrates President's Day? Well, most Americans observe President's Day. We have Mount Rushmore. States that celebrate as an official holiday. You know, I was today years old when I learned that not every state celebrates it. It's not an official holiday in some states, but people still celebrate. I think we should celebrate our presidents. They do a pretty tremendous job. Like, that is a job that has a lot to it. President's Day beginnings. George Washington was a brave leader. Americans wanted to honor him. They began celebrating his birthday, which is February 22nd. Washington's birthday became a federal holiday in 1879. It was the first U.S. holiday to honor a person. Ooh. I bet you guys can't remember someone else who we honored just recently last month. Martin Luther King Day, anyone? Time to celebrate. In 1971, the holiday moved to the third Monday in February. This falls near former President Abraham Lincoln's birthday. Many states renamed it President's Day. So, as you guys may know, Lincoln and Washington have birthdays that are close to each other. President's Day traditions. People celebrate Washington's life. They remember how he and other presidents have served America. Now, this is a really good book to check out, by the way, because not only does it have, information about, these great presidents that have come, they also have fun activities that you can do, like how to make a George Washington wig if you'd like to do that. Some businesses close for the holiday. Many stores offer huge sales. Children learn about past presidents. Some cities hold historical reenactments. Ooh, I don't think I've ever been to a reenactment. Families visit famous historic places. They take time to honor the leaders of America. And in this book, they also have a glossary. They also have a Learn More page that shows some resources that you can find at the library and online. So I hope you guys enjoyed that title. Let's go to the next one, y'all. What I have for you next is Holidays and Festivals President's Day. let's learn a little bit more about this holiday. What is a holiday? Ooh, you guys, a lot of people know, right? Because I'm just saying, people just really love Christmas, and that's the biggest holiday of all time. People celebrate holidays. A holiday is a special day. President's Day is a holiday. President's Day is in February. You know what a lot of people like about President's Day too? You get a week off, right? The story of President's Day. The president is the leader of the United States. On President's Day, people honor all United States presidents. And I'm sorry, I just had to clarify. People who go to school and teach in schools get the day off or the week off. The rest of us get President's Day off, but then have to go back to work the rest of the week. On President's Day, people remember George Washington. George Washington was America's first president. Before George Washington, America was ruled by the King of England. George Washington helped America to become free. President Lincoln. On President's Day, people also remember Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln was America's 16th president. He led America during the Civil War. During the Civil War, two parts of America fought each other. Abraham Lincoln fought to keep the country together. He fought to free slaves. Celebrating President's Day. On President's Day, people celebrate the presidents of the past. And people celebrate today's president too. As you guys can see, based on the picture in the book, this book was written a few years ago, right? Because Obama has not been president for a little while. People spend time together. People have fun outdoors. What activities will you guys do today? President's Day symbols. The American flag is a symbol of President's Day. The White House is where each president lives. It is a symbol of President's Day. And President's Day is on the third Monday in February, which usually falls around the time of either Lincoln's birthday or Washington's birthday. You can celebrate both. Heck, celebrate them all. Next I have holidays, President's Day. Okay, guys, I'm pretty sure you guys are like, okay, should read another book about President's Day? Yes, I can, and I'm doing it right now by Charlie Haley. President's Day. People show American flags. They talk about presidents at school. It's President's Day. Wait, can you guys think of another holiday where people wave their American flags a lot? I'm kind of thinking maybe sometime in the summer, people have barbecues and they wave their flags and they watch fireworks. Which holiday? Which holiday does that happen? Oh, I'm hearing some people say July 4th, Independence Day. I think you're right. President's Day is celebrated the third Monday of February. People honor former presidents George Washington and Abraham Lincoln. Some people celebrate all presidents on this holiday. So President's Day can fall, it usually falls on the third Monday. So it can be anywhere around Lincoln's birthday or Washington's birthday. President's Day was created in the 1880s. It was meant to honor George Washington. He was the first president of the United States. Thank you, George Washington, for being the first one to lead the charge. Washington was a leader during the American Revolutionary War. He led the American Army against Great Britain. The Americans won the war, and the United States became a country. Abraham Lincoln. President's Day was moved in the 1970s. Government leaders changed the date. They wanted to honor Abraham Lincoln too. And as we learned in the last book, right, Lincoln was president during the American Civil War. At that time, white people held black people as slaves. Lincoln worked to make slavery illegal. Eventually, all slaves were freed. Celebrations. President's Day is often associated. Oh, sorry, I meant to say thank you, President Lincoln, for your accomplishments as well, because that means now that I'm not enslaved. President's Day is often celebrated with community events. People may talk about the presidents. They may celebrate the things they love about the United States. I didn't mean to laugh at that last part, by the way. It's really cool not to be enslaved. In some countries, people must celebrate government holidays, but in the United States, people have the right to choose. They do not have to celebrate President's Day. And in fact, we learned in that first book that not all states celebrate it. Some people might not celebrate if they're unhappy with the government. Ooh, that happens a lot. Washington and Lincoln worked to give people that choice. That's great. Thank you, Washington and Lincoln. So I would recommend checking out this book, by the way, because they have a few pages that have QR code symbols where you can that you can scan to learn more information. You can make a connection with the question prompts that they have, and they also have a glossary. And at the end, they also have an index and a link to online resources if you want to learn a little bit more about President's Day. Finally, you guys have been such troopers to hold on all this time. I've got for you this last book. It's called President's Day by Meredith Dash, and it's an Adult Kids National Holidays book. President's Day. President's Day began, you guys know this by now, as Washington's birthday. It celebrates George Washington. He was the first U.S. president. Good job, y'all. It was every 22nd of February, because that was Washington's birthday. Does anyone remember what year that changed? Oh, before that. It became a national holiday in 1879. President Rutherford B. Hayes signed it into law. Ooh, we just learned some new information in this book. I didn't know the exact president that signed it into law, and now we know it's Rutherford B. Hayes. In 1968, the Uniform Holiday Act was signed. All national holidays moved to Mondays. Ooh. That's really helpful, but now that kind of we'll learn a little bit more. The holiday's name changed too. It's now called President's Day. Who else is honored on President's Day? Do you guys remember from the previous books? Who we celebrate? We celebrate every U.S. president. Ooh. See a picture here of, at the time, the surviving U.S. presidents. Some of that has changed at this point. We see George W. Bush Jr., George H.W. Bush, Bill Clinton, and Jimmy Carter. I hope I got that right. When we celebrate every third Monday in February. You guys are really good at this because I can tell you guys are screaming at the screen. Magda, it's the same information. How we celebrate is a patriotic day. We remember our great leaders. Oh, we got one more. Oh, and that's that for this story. This book also has more facts at the end, and it has a glossary for those of you who check this out, which you should. And it's also an index, and it has information regarding more resources that you can use to learn more about President's Day. Well, thank you so much for joining me for this wonderful special story time, President's Day. And I hope you guys celebrate or don't because you have the choice.